You wake up alone in a windowless, blank room. You're on the table, and the only thing in front of you is an intercom speaker.
Well, I look around and make sure there's some ventilation, because...
Well, you're not choking to death. A voice crackles through. Who are you?
Really? You're asking me who I... You put me here, right?
Who are you?
Is this recording? Hello? Respond to me.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm going to ask you a series of questions.
First, let me out of here. Or at least open the bloody door.
They're very simple questions.
Okay, I'm gonna start punching the door.
Why do you always choose violence right away? Like,
I'm not choosing violence. I'm choosing control. You gotta take control of the situation wherever you are.
Okay, please stay calm. We're going to let you out. You just have
I'm
to
calm.
answer
I'm
some...
calm.
I know this is disorienting, but you just have to answer us a few questions and we'll let you out.
All right, so at least within this conversation, my ability to answer a question is my control.
Look, what's your name? Hello, is this on? You realize you can't remember your name. It continues.
Wait, what the...
Where were you born? You can't remember.
So somehow I have 0 episode memory, but my knowledge memory is just fully intact. How does that work?
You just don't have any memory of who you are, but you can speak properly and know things, but you just don't know anything about yourself.
So only my personal informations have been deleted out of my memory.
Yeah. He continues. Last question.
Wait, am I in Doctor Who universe? That level of selective memory deletion or memory coding.
You slowly realize you don't remember anything about yourself. Before you panic, the door finally opens.
So the punching worked.
A man in green hair steps inside and he says, "Good job."
I look at the green guy and yeah, I could probably take him.
Calm down. Welcome to Lumon. I know this can be disorienting, but you're now part... Yeah.
So the guy said Lumen, right?
Yeah.
Do I know what Lumen is?
No.
I mean, I thought I still had the knowledge. Not
Yeah,
just...
but you don't know what it is. You don't know anything. You're like a blank slated baby right now. Look, just calm down. Stop punching the walls. You're going to be part of Lumon, and you're going to be part of the macrodata refinement department.
Telling me I got a job and you guys wiped my memories?
You did. You wiped your own memories. I didn't do that.
So this was voluntary?
Yeah, you did it.
Okay, knowing me, I would never tamper with my brain.
Well, that's the thing. You don't know you. You think you know you. You think you have a version of you right now, but the version of you that did this isn't you. Well, it is you.
Okay, so there's a version of me with same type of instincts and natural qualities, and I am basically instinct without memory.
Look, let me explain this to you. Because today we're going to be playing Can You Survive? Severance. Sorry, I had to do the intro, but I totally forgot about it until now.
And every time you do intro, you like say it as if I'm supposed to respond to it.
With joy and happiness? Well, okay, think about it. Imagine a perfect work-life balance. You walk into your office, and the moment you step inside, everything outside disappears. You forget about everything, the baggages, the whatever of the outside world, and you can just focus on work inside. And when you leave, you forget about the work inside, and you just come back to real life.
I'm still losing 8 hours a day, and this version of me just stuck here forever working. Why would I choose this? I mean, whether it be pain or joy, like living life is not something you trade off.
It's okay. The version of you inside the office just never leaves the office. After 8 hours, you clock out and you clock back in instantly. Get back to your desk, get back to work forever. But trust that your outside self gets to enjoy life to the fullest. And that's still you. You just don't get to remember it.
If outside me is not dumb, he better have left me a very good explanation. If I don't like what I hear, I'm going to make sure nobody enjoys this.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. This is going to really help you. Follow me. You guys walk along white corridors of luminescent lights. You follow Daniel to a path that feels almost like a maze. You find yourself in a massive empty office. Blank walls, no windows, just 4 desks in the middle of a carpeted void. There is a clock on the wall, and some man named Mr. Milchuk brings out an old-style TV, and he says, "Please sit down."
Play the thing, I will stand.
No one would ever hire you, by the way. We haven't even started, and you're just so angry.
What you expect? You tamper with my brain.
I didn't. You did.
This outside version of me,
which is you. It's still you.
It's so dumb.
You know what? He'll explain. You will explain. And they press play on the TV. The TV starts playing, and it's you that sit down. You say, "I, with my own free will, take this severance procedure to work for Lumon." Now, I'm sure myself will be a little disoriented, but this is your life now. Work hard, and then the video ends.
So this is not like live stream or anything. There's no way to have a conversation with my Audi version of self.
No, for security reasons, you can't really talk to your outside self.
Okay, can I leave a message then?
Look, said the man in green hair, I'm Daniel. I've been here for about 3 years. I know this can be really tough in the beginning, but you're gonna get used to it. And know that you are enjoying your own fruit of labor.
Define
outside,
me.
You know, you're Audi. The person on the outside, that's you. That's what we
how's that
call
me?
them. It's still the same person. You just don't have any recollection of it.
The version of me without my ongoing experience is choosing to come back here. That's not choice. That's just repetition due to the lack of data. Okay, I gotta get some message out of here. I'll write myself a letter.
Sorry, you can't take any information out with you. The elevator has this thing. It's called code detector. Anything you encode or any information you try to take out, it'll detect. Let's start working. Maybe once you start working, you'll feel better about it.
How's that possible?
It takes you to the rest of the team.
Any blunt instrument that I can use?
This is Dylan. That's Irving.
Or any of them Timmy? Someone I can kill just just for experimental sake.
No Timmy this episode.
What are you talking about? I see 2 Timmys and a green apple.
You're right. Sure. Fine. I guess. They're Timmys now.
Hey, Timmy A, come over here.
Okay, we got to teach you how to actually work here. You see these numbers on the screen here? You're going to sit here and you're going to look at them. And they're going to induce an emotion. What you're going to do is when you see all these numbers induce an emotion, you're going to put it in a bin.
So like numbers that are funny?
They could be funny. They could be scary. They could be anything.
So numbers have this effect on me. Probably because they messed up with my brain.
It's important and mysterious work.
Is this the Matrix? We are the slaves of the computer working against humanity.
You don't know what a matrix is. I like how I can cut you off from going on a tangent now because you don't know what it is technically.
I mean, I still have knowledge of something, yeah?
Listen, man, if you really work hard on these numbers every day, you're going to get some prizes. There's like these silly strings you can get. There's a picture of yourself you could also get if you really work hard. And there is this coveted waffle party that you could get if you are the best in this quarter.
That sounds like a load of junk.
Well, to you, it's the best experience you'll get to have.
Oh, because I have nothing. Mr. Milkshake, I would like to record messages for my Audi self.
We can put in the request to let your Audi know that you don't want to work here.
Okay, this request better be complete within the next 24 hours.
8 hours pass, and it's the end of the day. All right, Elias, I'll see you tomorrow.
You know what? I think I'll call myself Derek. Just to spite my Audi self. I will call myself Derek. Screw this name tag.
So you try to leave. You get on this elevator that brings you up to the surface. It goes up and you feel it and then comes back down and the elevator opens. Daniel's standing right outside the elevator saying, "Good morning. It's another new day. Come on."
Mr. Milkshake, my request?
It's been denied. Sorry.
I go up to my computer, lift it up, and drop it on the floor. Oops, the gear has been broken. I cannot work for the day.
Request was denied by yourself.
We'll ask again.
Sorry, we can't request again and again.
Is there more computers to break?
Well, yes, but they're not your computers.
Timmy, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna use this and try smashing on the wall. The company wants me here to make money, right? If I cost them money, they'll let me out.
That's true. So you're not even gonna try to like explore this floor of mysteries, like nothing. You're just gonna start smashing things.
Smashing things is exploration 101. Have you played any fantasy games? You smash the vases, you smash the blocks.
All right, as you're smashing things, you also smash picture of the employees. At the back of the picture that you smashed, you see a map. It looks like a map that was sketched out of this floor, this really convoluted floor. There's a lot of question marks. There's a lot of things that shouldn't be in an office, like houses.
Okay, so first of all, I quickly tuck it away in my pocket or something, and I look at the other photos.
Elias, I was way worse on my first week here, so I get it, I do. But eventually, you're just gonna have to get used to your life here.
So you caved and bent.
It's not a bad life.
How do you know? You don't know any other life. That's the horror of it.
But for all you know, your life outside of this work might be miserable. Most people that come here come to forget. You're clearly trying to forget something on the outside when you come in here. So just enjoy the fact that you don't know what your life is like out there. This might be the only time you live in bliss.
What bliss?
The corporate bliss.
Okay, I study the map and basically go all over the place, trying to make sure the map is accurate.
So you start exploring on your break time. Daniel follows you because he's like, you can't walk around here alone. You shouldn't do that.
Why not?
You might get lost. It's really complicated here. And all the departments are separated. So we don't really talk to the other departments. There's like these old stories about departments killing each other brutally, but that's just kind of almost obviously fake stories. So
Yeah, okay.
don't worry about that. Yeah.
Daniel, think about it. If that actually happened,
Yeah.
something is quite so ridiculously terrible here that it's causing people to kill each other.
No, it's just a rumor. And they're keeping us separate so we can focus on work and not get distracted. I don't know. Look, you want to explore this stupid map you found or what? You walk around and there's some corridors with no light unless you're walking on it. As you walk, you hear sound of a baby goat. That is not how a baby goat sounds
No, not the
like.
babies. That's an old goat.
I can't do it. Anyway, it's not bad actually. You follow the sound and you open a door and the room is full of baby goats. And a man you've never seen is feeding them milk and says, "You're too early. It's not time yet. You're too early. It's not time yet.
What do you mean?
Can't take them yet."
I'm not going. Okay, take them where?
Get out! Get out! He screams. Elias, we should probably leave him alone.
I will let him scream until he gets tired and then answer my question.
Because the protagonist left and we actually don't know any more information about this, Daniel will now take you away as well.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
I actually have no... If you ask him any more questions like that, I have no idea what the answer. Maybe in season 2 it comes out. I haven't watched it yet. Listen, this is enough exploring for today. Can we please go back and get back to work?
No, and I run to the other direction. I will never listen.
Suddenly an invisible wall stops you called the plot line. Because I don't know what there is outside of...
All right, I'm taking the goat then. One goat.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I wanted to talk about this. When I was writing the script for this, I knew we wouldn't have a conclusion because the first season doesn't have a conclusion.
Oh, it's an open-ended one.
Yeah, it sets up the premise. It reveals some truths. There's a big reveal at the end about the character that you're playing right now. There's this girl named Helly.
Oh, I'm a girl.
And it's been years, and now they finally released season 2, which I haven't watched yet. I wanted to make this episode because I know this show is gonna be popular.
I like it. It's quite
It's
interesting.
amazing. It's so refreshing.
I like the fact that there's a alternate version of average people exist in a trapped labyrinth.
Like world.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody so much for watching. Well, also, Elias, I have a surprise for you.
What?
The recording did really long, so I don't know if I should do it this episode, but you might actually know already. But we're going to Europe. We're gonna see Doctor Who's TARDIS for real.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, you didn't know? I thought you saw my screen of me booking things.
Oh, I thought we were going to Dublin.
Well, we are going to Dublin. We're gonna go to Edinburgh and London.
I get to see TARDIS? Can we bring back the TARDIS?
Well, no, we can't bring it back. But there is like one police box remaining in London. It's the last standing one. And it looks just like the TARDIS because the TARDIS is a police box. So we're going to go to London and we're going to take a picture next to the TARDIS.
Oh, I gotta get a bow tie.
And we're not going to vlog it.
Why the hell not?
I don't know. We can't show your face.
You have to show my face. Just to see me wearing a bow tie and then enter the police box.
And I don't want to show my face. But yeah, dude, I wanted to tell you in the recording
I'm going to be Doctor Who!
so that I can get this reaction and post it.
Oh, and Edinburgh?
Edinburgh, yeah. That's like where J.K. Rowling got inspiration from.
Yeah, it's like
Harry
a really
Potter.
slick looking, like foggy town.
Yeah,
Where you feel like you're Sherlock Holmes, Harry Potter,
Harry
Doctor
Potter.
Who.
It's
and
definitely Harry Potter.
Simultaneously.
It'd be cool. Elias and I never been to Europe, so it'll be
Oh,
interesting.
this is brilliant, yeah.
We will take a camera with us, but most likely we won't post it.
Can we go to Oxford?
There's lots to do. Yeah, we'll figure out the details. But, thanks for I know your life's already busy, but thanks for I'm trying to be emotional here. Whatever. Anyway, this was a thank you for helping me with all these,
We shall pass to Europe. Well,
I swear I thought you knew. So I thought this surprise is not going to be a surprise, but that reaction was 10 out of 10. So awesome. Great. All right. That's it, everybody. I hope you guys thank Elias for all of his hard work. Obviously, you guys do.
Do you?
He doesn't really read comments, so he doesn't really know, but whatever. But okay. Bye, everyone.
I see.
Clear. Goodbye.